Hi there, this is Adam Jones from Brig UK. I am on a Brig Eagle 10 at the moment and I'm joined by Andy Lewis. How are you, Andy?
Good morning, yeah, I'm good.
Good to see you. So Andy, if you don't know, is from the Channel Islands, spend a lot of your time on Jersey,
Yeah.
but also Jersey and Guernsey, I guess.
Indeed, yeah. Well, my colleague Simon's based in Guernsey and I'm based in Jersey, but we sell in both places.
Fantastic. Well, the reason we're on this Eagle 10 and the reason I've stolen Andy to spend a few minutes talking about this boat is just to look at this boat specifically, the 10, in the setting of Jersey and where you think this boat could fit. So tell me a little bit about the boating that you guys have over there and
Well, we've sold a lot of Eagle 8s, which obviously is the baby sister to this, and they're great boats in those waters, but this one is even better. It's got twin engines, it's a go-anywhere boat, and the big thing about it is an overnighter. So you have got the full double bed, and in there you've also got a heads. And you've got more sociable space where you're sitting here at the moment. So on Eagle 8, yes, you can get probably 8 people around the table. You can probably get 10 or 12 around here. And then behind you there is a hood there where you can put a grill, and there's a wash hand basin there, and a nice fridge on the side of it as well. So this ends up being a very sociable part of the boat, which I think in the Channel Islands, where we get some quite nice weather in a great summer this year, this is a very sociable area of the boat. But to have that ability to then overnight in Granville, Carteret, the other islands down to St Malo is a great opportunity. So you can get there quick, reasonably cheaply on the fuel. Despite having the 2.325s, they're still pretty economical and they're fast. I mean, this boat will top out at probably 60 knots. So on a nice day going down to St Malo, you're going to do that in just over an hour, and you're going to do Granville in 45 minutes. So it's a great boat to explore the waters that we're surrounded by.
It really is a great boat, and for those that haven't had a go on an Eagle 10, if you're in that sort of market at the moment where you've maybe got an 8 and you're looking for something bigger, or indeed you are just looking for that ultimate rib toy that you can use as a day boat, you can take it out and you can stay on the boat. You've got real genuine speed and excitement from this boat as well. It does a little bit of everything, doesn't it? It's probably the slowest, fastest boat that I've ever driven, because when you're going full speed, it just doesn't feel like you're doing 60 knots. It's such a refined experience. But let's go and have a little look around the boat and talk about a few of the features that we've got on board. Obviously behind cameraman Sam, we've got two, I think they're actually 350s on the back of this one. You know, you can have that set up, as you said, maybe two 300s, two 325s, but with those 350s, especially with the duo prop on the back, you're really going to get some serious performance. Some massive swim steps on the back of this Eagle 10, which again, we'll show you the B-roll as we move, but this really is designed for being at anchor with all of your friends and family. You're meant to be off the boat swimming, you're meant to be easily able to get back on board and use this as your kind of beach for the day, and you're really going to feel that from the back of the boat. So one of my favourite features of the Eagle 10 is definitely those swim steps. And then you move forward into this entertaining space, which, like you said, it's a really big space, isn't it?
It is.
It's a lovely kind of U-shaped seating area there. We've obviously got a lovely seat here, and then we move into that kind of wet bar facility. So you could have your grill on this side. Obviously we've got a sink on this side, and then your fridge is alongside here. So this whole back of the boat really does feel like a proper entertaining space. One of the things that I think makes a massive difference on the 10 is this step, the fact that you step down into the
you end up with a really
space.
nice driving position then, so you can sit or stand and have a good view of the bow. So it is that bit higher than the Eagle 8, but it's a nice position for helming. Yeah,
it really is. And then obviously as we move forward into the console, this just feels like a stepped up Brig Eagle 8 console to me. Obviously we're true center console on the Eagle 10 rather than offset on an Eagle 8, so you've got that big Walkaround on both sides. Obviously dual Garmin configuration there, Garmin VHF Fusion sound system. This is a really nice bolster position, like you said, with that foot plate. It's a really comfortable place to helm this boat, and with that big wide T-top, it's just super commanding, isn't it? You're not going to be missed when you're coming out of the harbour.
I love the Bentley stitching as well, which you've seen all over the boat. The nice thing about it, it's an imprint, it's not actually stitched, so no getting wet bottoms when the water gets into the stitching, because that doesn't happen. So it looks good and it's practical.
That's very,
also,
very
you
true.
can get a wireless charger standard on the boat for charging your phone. I know a lot of our customers certainly use Navionics and other such apps on their phone. So what more do you want? 2 GPS screens and your phone, all neatly charging up together.
Absolutely, and then obviously as we come around on this side, we've got the sleeping configuration and your heads inside the console unit, which again we'll show you on the B-roll, but plenty of space for storage as you're out for the full day. And then you've got this, I mean, what can only be described as a vast sun pad. This is,
it is
just enormous, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can certainly sit here with your Pims or your beer or whatever is your choice. And when you come to go, you've got the beauty of having a electric windlass at the front. So if you're at the Minkies Reef or the Echoes Reef where a lot of our customers go, you can simply put your anchor chain out, push a button here and pull it closer to the sandbar or away from the sandbar without anybody getting their feet wet. So it's a great feature, neatly hidden away in the front hatch here. You have a full windlass electric. And of course, when you haven't got the cushions down, you've got all this nice teak decking, and you've still got a front seat there, which we call the suicide seat, because it's a great place to sit when you're going 60 knots, and you're still going to stay dry, because this bullnose bow pushes all the water left and right, and you don't get wet. It's people think perhaps ribs are wet boats, and they're really not, and certainly not this particular boat and the Brig range in general.
Yeah, and I think it's that Brig DNA, it's the Eagle DNA right the way through, with those squared off noses are massively important, but when you come up to the 10, everything is just stepped up. It's so big, and it does clear so much water. It's just a phenomenal performance package. I mean, even without this sun pad, this is basically the same size as the sun pad on an Eagle 8. You know, you've got double the space at the front of this boat. So I guess the next thing to do is get in contact with you and the team. Come
and see us, and we can tell you more about the boat. And if you really want to try one, we can get you into a demo. Those are in Saltcombe at the moment, but we'd love to bring you over and get you out in one. And I think pretty soon we're going to have a few of these in Jersey, because it's, I think, going to be a very popular boat. It's a go-anywhere boat, but with that bit of luxury, and it's an adventure boat. You're not sitting in a cabin cruiser. It's an adventure boat, but you've got the comfort that you might have and expect on a cabin cruiser, and the excitement of using a rib.
Yeah, absolutely love it. Well, thank you very much for your time. It's been great to talk about it. Like we said, best thing to do is get in contact with obviously the guys across in the Channel Islands or your local Brig dealer to talk about these amazing Brig Eagle 10s. It is the next step for those with an 8, but if you haven't already got an 8, you're in the market for something this sort of size, you're going between cabin cruiser rib, this could be the perfect option. So we hope you enjoyed that video. If you've got any questions, please obviously drop them in the comments, and we'll speak to you very, very soon.